You've seen him take out guys that are taller and heavier in the 212. But when Shaun Clarida goes to Reno, Nevada this weekend for Legion Sports and competes in the Open, he will truly be the Giant Killer. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of This Week in Bodybuilding, brought to you courtesy of TitanMedicalCenter.com, your source for all the great therapies like Titan Complete, Nectar of the Gods, TRT. But don't forget the amazing ECA Plus stack that's got the whole fitness industry talking. So I'm doing it on my phone this week because tomorrow at 6 a.m., I got to jump on a flight to LaGuardia to New York City for the epic block party at Natural Body in Ozone Park. But I got to tell you something. I am super excited to hear about my good buddy, Shaun Clarida, doing the Open at Legion Sports this weekend. I mean, when you see a big surprise in the fitness industry, a lot of times it's a lot of hype, a lot of times a lot of marketing. I was like legit surprised. This is a 212 Mr. Olympia. This was the runner-up at this past 212 Olympia showdown, and a lot of people, like myself, thought that he won the competition. Much love to Derek Lunsford, much love to the Lion Olympia, Kamala Gardner, but Shaun just, I mean, he was so full and made so many, it's hard to say that he made so many improvements from the physique that won him the Sandow last year, but he made a lot of improvements, and he was just probably the best prepped competitor up there. And I just got to be honest with you guys. I mean, you know, Matt Jensen and him, as well as Matt Jensen and Nick Walker, I mean, they do great work together. And he was just phenomenal. But I got to tell you something, though. If he brings that level of condition, which there's no reason why he wouldn't, and he even said the time is right, okay? He's in shape. He's always in shape, but he's in Olympia shape. He brings that Olympia shape to Reno. I mean, I'm stuttering thinking about like what he's going to do. It's going to be murder. I mean, it's going to be absolute murder, figuratively speaking, you know, in the common vernacular. Because honestly, and I'm actually, there's going to be an article in Iron Magazine. I might as well just come out with it that I'll link below on this video. So be sure to check that out as well. You know, I'm pulling out all the stops for Shaun because, you know, we're going to truly see the Giant Killer slay some giants. Okay. I mean, that's, you know, in the 212, he's slaying giants in the sense that they're maybe like 10, 20 pounds heavier. But in the Open, he might be up against guys that are 50, 60, maybe even 70 pounds heavier. He's not even 200 pounds, guys. And, you know, at first, yes, when you see the height difference and maybe the weight difference, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Shaun got dwarfed. But when you look at Shaun, okay, when you look at Shaun head to toe, okay, you look at the arms, you look at the delts, you look at the pecs, you look at the abs, you look at the wheels, you look at the back, you look at the side poses and transitions. So you get a good look at him. And then you look at the next guy and you give him that same look, or you look at the next guy and you give him that same look, and then you look at him, you know, compared to each other. He's going to destroy so many people. He's just going to crush some, because once you get past the height differential and the weight differential, and you actually look at the physique, you look at the condition, you look at the balance and the symmetry, the flow, the posing, he's going to murder everybody. I mean, I truly think he may win the whole competition. And that's not that crazy because honestly, he is a 212 Mr. Olympia. He is a 212 Mr. Olympia, and he would have been a two-time 212 Mr. Olympia, but for a hair. I honestly had him winning the show, and a lot of people had him winning the show. So, I mean, again, and no disrespect to the Open guys, but you just don't have the level of condition that there is in the 212. You don't. You just don't. And, you know, this could be a very cool thing for Clarida. And even though he says he's quote-unquote just doing it for fun, could you imagine if he got an Olympic qualification at the Legion Sports event this weekend? I mean, I don't want to see him lead the 212, and he said he's not going to lead the 212. But what's he going to do if he gets an Olympia qualification? I mean, not do the Open Olympia. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Could it happen? You're damn right it could happen. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this edition of This Week in Bodybuilding, brought to you courtesy of TitanMedicalCenter.com. See you next week.